Yo, what's up guys? We got pokeaim here. Today we're into the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. This is a Wi-Fi battle. If I call it Moveset video guide and Showdown Live all in one. What's up guys? It's a Wi-Fi battle. Today happens to be my birthday. The day I'm uploading it, I shouldn't be home, but I'm doing this thing in advance. I'm assuming this goes up on the 19th, so it's my birthday, which is pretty cool. For my birthday, I'd like you to subscribe to me if you're not. I mean, if you do enjoy competitive Pokemon, or just Pokemon in general, I upload Moveset video guides, Showdown Lives, and Wi-Fi battles, you know, and talking videos, and just a whole lot of stuff, you know. So if you guys do enjoy that type of content, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. On my way to 300K, but we're looking for a battle. We got a new team today. I'll probably be using this team today and also in like the following day. Shout out to RTSK. We're using a Sharpedo, which I think is pretty cool. I love Sharpedo, and we have like an extra belt Empoleon with Earthquake, so that way we lure opposing Magnezone. So we're looking for a game here, and wait for somebody to hopefully come in using 2022 to 2021. That's the code. That's the unofficial OU code that we've been using to find games. And yeah, if you guys want to check out my Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl merch that we launched as celebration of BDSP. That link is down below as well. That's only available to the end of December, I believe. Maybe like a week or two into Jan, though. But yeah, I'm gonna pause it, guys. We'll be right back. Hey, we got a game. Let's go. I'm excited. All right, let's see what they have. Did it not let me press OK? That's the team we used the other day. We're gonna go this way to use this squad today. Let's go. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I truly am. Hopefully we can get a fun game going on, right? Whoops, sorry, one of my videos played in the background. That is unfortunate. And like I said, guys, before, I'm uploading literally every battle I play. I do not care. I'm uploading every single battle I play. So, whether I get stomped or I win versus the opponent, or anything happens like that, I'm just uploading every single battle I play, just because it's been a good time. I'm having a good time. Ooh, okay, so their team is hella serious. All right, no worries. We do have a Scarf Latios, though. Yeah, that team is hella serious. Gonna take a screenshot of their squad. Take a nice little screenshot right here for me. As that's just me taking a screenshot of their team. Their team is the reason why I specify like fun when I want to play. But I mean, they're pretty weak to, I would say, Latios. Like, Latios is incredible in this game. It's amazing. So I'm going to lead off with it because Scarf Latios does not care. Best case for me, it would be that them having like a Scarf Infernape lead, and I just click Psychic and I get the KO immediately. I think my Sharpedo is pretty good in the endgame because Crunch is really strong versus them. And I have Ice Fang as well for Gliscor, so it looks pretty good. The biggest threat on their team, I think, is for Alligator, but as long as something in front of it attacks it, I should be good too. So we'll see how this goes. But again, Scarf Lottie just makes the most sense. They end up leading off with Rotom, which is awesome for me. I am going to simply drop a Draco. I get to weaken them immediately, and if they go Scizor, no big deal. I do have offensive Scizor on this. Yeah, I'm going to drop a Draco. I don't care if they go Scizor. Exactly. They might be Choice Scarf, so this is going to do a lot. Some people like to run Choice Scarf Rotom. Alright, so that puts it in range of Crunch. That's amazing for my Sharpedo. They do end up going for Volt Switch. Awesome. So I get some beautiful damage off on them. That's just so amazing for Sharpedo. I'm already seeing how Sharpedo can win this game. I'm excited. They do end up going for Alligator, though. I think my play is to go Empoleon here, which should live one hit. I pray. And just go for a Grass Knot. I do a lot to them as well. And +1 Crunch doesn't knock me out. They have to have Earthquake to knock me out. If they have Earthquake, so be it. But Extra Belt Empoleon can do almost up to 80%. And they do go for Crunch. I live this at +1. Yep. And we do have the Extra Belt, allowing me to weaken Sharpedo just to be in range for later. Might as well just follow it up with another grass knot there. Such a good start for me, man. Like a really, really, really good start for me. Just getting Sharpedo weakened, which is the only other Mon that I need to weaken for my Mon as well. So that's also really good for SD Scizor. We go out to Latios now. We click Psychic very safely. We don't want to miss versus a Shark. This is a very fast-paced game, and I'm liking it. Maybe they switch to Scizor, maybe they don't. Yeah, they don't. I think they might be SD offensive Scizor then, if that's the case. Like, if they're not switching into it. But I am very happy that that Pokemon has gone down. Oh, this Shark attack is looking good, guys. The Shark attack in the end is looking hella good. I'm assuming they bring out Scizor and U-turn. I can just go out to Empoleon. There's no Pain Split on Rotom either, so I can go Empoleon on that. Also, if they're just the max HP Gliscor, yeah, if I get up rocks, then I can beat them with that Sharpedo. So, we're going to go out to Empoleon. We're going to get up to Sandstorm, which would be good for wearing down Rotom and stuff like that. Whether they U-turn or not, I don't really care. I don't. And Empoleon is my first time using it on Wi-Fi, so I'm excited. I don't usually use them on like this on Wi-Fi. I usually use Gliscor, but I like Hippo a lot, man. And the Sandstorm damage is always great. So they go for U-turn there. Do nothing to me. Absolutely nothing. I'm assuming Rotom comes out now. Maybe to try and Volt Switch. So now we're just looking for that position where I can we're just looking for that position where I can get up rocks and do a lot of damage to them, right? That's like the big thing. Because while Hippo is good in this game, I don't want to go Lottie and have them Volt Switch. I can also live a defensive Rotom's hit. I'm actually tempted to go for Stealth Rock here just so I can start going for work with my Sharpedo. That's a little risky versus Infernape, but because I have Scarf Lottie, I'm going to do it. They do go for Hydro Pump. They do miss. I get very lucky there, so I was granted a little bit of luck. Now, me being defensive at Empoleon, I have special defense EVs, so a defensive Rotom cannot knock me out. Yeah, Rotom Wash's max it could do is like 70%. So, I mean, I get to keep Empoleon for another day, and I get up rocks. It was greedy. It was definitely greedy rocks, but it was my play for sure. Because then it puts Gliscor in range of the attacks. It breaks any Focus Sashes. Because I'm trying to Shark Attack in the end. Let's see if they Volt Switch here. They do go for another Hydro Pump. They do manage to land. Definitely glad they landed that one. And what I can do now is I'm going to double out to Magnezone. I don't think they sack Rotom. I think I can come down later. Actually, no. It was his choice to Rotom. Oh, that would have knocked out me. I'm still going to go Magnezone. No, I can go my own Scizor on them. So, yeah, I'm just going to click Psychic. Don't got to predict here. If they go Scizor, I get damage on them for my Sharpedo. Like, I could trap them with Magnezone for later, but I would rather, like, for example, let's say they opt to defog here over anything else. That was my fault on the run. I got definitely lucky there dodging the Hydro. Assuming it killed me. Maybe it didn't, but I don't know. Because I think that's max HP Rotom, but like not the most offensive one just based on the damage to Latios. But I don't feel like calcing, so I could just be lying to you guys, you know? Alright, we're going to make the Magnezone play here. If they opt to defog, I get off a Specs Thunderbolt on them. If they opt to U-turn, that's good too. They do go for defog, which is nice. So I can throw off that Specs Thunderbolt now. Putting them in range of my Sharpedo, which is all I wanted. All I wanted, man. Everything is for Sharpedo, man. Everything is for Sharpedo. Got that Magnet Pull, so they cannot switch. And they shouldn't be faster than me. They have to be running a lot of speed to be faster than me. And that kind of ruins what you want to do with this Pokemon, I feel. So there we go. Maybe Gliscor comes out. I'm not sure. I'm going to either way bring out my Hippowdon, I feel. That's Gliscor, right? Yeah, it looked like I said Scorpion, so I was assuming that's Gliscor. I'm really hoping they're Scarf Infernape and Specs Gengar, so that way they don't... but they definitely have Mach Punch, but I'm really hoping they don't. Anyway, also at this point, with how weakened they are and the fact that my Hippo's around, I can just go Hippo on this. And I have the Ice Beam. I do have the Ice Beam on Scarf Lottie, so I'm not worried about Gliscor ever. And I have the Ice Fang as well. But I want rocks up specifically for Gliscor so it dies to my Sharpedo. They go for the Earthquake there. I don't know if they have Taunt or not, but I'm going to go for Earthquake of my own just in case they try to U-turn out into Scizor and to save it. Does that even make sense? Because I can just... No, I can just trap them with Magnezone after. Let me just go for Stealth Rock. Who cares? Yeah, who cares? Doesn't matter at all. They do have U-turn. Yeah, so even if they go Scizor, it doesn't matter because I just go right back out to Magnezone. And I get what I wanted out of the turn, which was Stealth Rock. We're going for that Shark Attack at the end game, guys. We are going for that Shark Attack. That's what we want. There's Scizor. Like I said, it doesn't matter if they defog or not, right? Because as long as rocks are up, Gliscor will die to Ice Fang. Rocks up also mean Rotom can't do its job. And the only reason you were Rotom if you are Scarf. So, did I see? I feel like I didn't see leftovers because it's taking damage. But I'm blind, and sometimes I'm also really tired. So, I'm blind and tired. Not a good combination, man. I'm hoping to get laser eye surgery because I really struggle with my vision. Magnezone is the play always, though. Alright, so they roost, which is fair. I would love if they just defogged on me and then just took a million from this attack. Because, again, next time I click Draco, it gets a kill on something. So yeah, I would love if they just defog and just give the Scizor up. Because I obviously can't switch due to Magnapole. That's why Magnezone is great. A lot of people always ask me why do I use Magneton over Magnezone. Only when I'm playing UU do I do that because you cannot use the Pokemon in another tier. Oh my god, this is so much damage, dude. Yeah, they defog there. So I end up taking the Scizor, which is exactly what I wanted for my Latios. Because Latios just gets to click Ice Beam and Psychic and all that stuff. And just have a good time. Now, the one bad thing would be if they're... I don't need this Pokemon anymore, right? So the one bad thing would be if they're like SD Infernape. So on Infernape, I actually just stay in and go for Thunderbolt. Yeah, there's the BP. Yeah, on Infernape, I can stay in and go for Thunderbolt. There we go. I can get up rocks again later. The way they're playing it looks like they are Focus Sash, but I think they're also trying to limit like Rotom's inability to switch in. If Gliscor comes out, I'm clicking Thunderbolt again because I think they're going to U-turn. All right, there's Infernape. I can't let that thing Swords Dance. If it's Swords Dance, Iron Fist, Mach Punch, I think that might KO my Lottie. And by staying in and sacking this, I can go Lottie after and just click Psychic. So they do go for U-turn. 112 to 109. Infernape. What am I at? 95? That's 17 damage. That's crazy. That did nothing. That actually did nothing. So I'm assuming that they might U-turn again, but I mean, I just get up the... That's Scarfape. That's Scarfape damage. I go back to the Hippo. I get up rocks again. That's my... So that's Scarfape damage, which means they're probably Specs Gengar. Which means that if I get up rocks and I get enough speed boost, Sharpedo wins at this point. Let's go. That's all we want. That's definitely Scarfape. What is it? Scarfape, Scarf Rotom? Like, or is it not? Is it Leftovers Rotom? And I'm just like not paying attention because that is very much something that I do. I will be honest. That is very much something that I do. I will do something. I will not pay attention and I won't care. We'll get up Stealth Rock though because it also puts Rotom in range of Bullet Punch for my Iron Fist. When my Iron Plate boosted Scizor. There's the Earthquake. Hippo's such a demon. Look at it taking 4. And all I gotta do now is just go for Whirlwind. Like I don't have to fear anything. I can potentially phase out Rotom, which will take Stealth Rock plus Sand. And this is just Hippo sitting on the competition. Legitimately sitting on the competition. Let's go ahead and go for that Whirlwind. Yeah, they do Earthquake because they have to be very careful. They're probably hoping I don't have Whirlwind. Scarfape can't even kill me from this percentage. What I want to get in is get in like Gengar or something because I get the chip on them for Iron Plate. Yep, there's Gengar. There's Gengar. Nice. So we break a potential sash too. I'm going to go for Earthquake here. Because again, I have the Lati, which can win on its own right. So I don't have to fear Gengar too much. And I also have Bullet. I have Bullet Punch for this Gengar as well. So I'm assuming they just click Shadow Ball. They do go for Shadow Ball. If that kills me from this percentage, they're Specs. Oh, just shy of the KO. And that sucks for me because that's the mon I want to set up on. But at the same time, that is the mon I want to set up on. Or that was the mon I wanted to set up on, excuse me. At the same time, I can fear the Gliscor. You know what? This is what I do. Versus Gliscor, I just go for the roll with Sharpedo. I just go for the roll. I literally just go for the roll. There's nothing else I can do. I'm going to go for the roll, and if I don't get it, I win the game with Psychic anyway. It's in my favor. Gonna Whirlwind them. I'll let this mon die. I'll bring out Sharpedo. Go for that roll. I also have an SD Roost Scizor, which will always beat Gliscor 1v1. Alright, there we do. We die. There we do. We die. There we do. We die. Yeah, so I'm just going to go for the roll. I wanted to make sure that Stealth Rocker off so Sharpedo could make late game mini sweep. And I guess at this point too, if I miss Ice Fang, it just means that it was all for naught. But I don't want it to be all for naught. I want it to be for nothing. For something. Can't talk. Alright, let's go right for that Ice Fang. 4 times effective. Adamant, Life Orb. Oh, and they are really, really, really defensive on their Gliscor too. Yeah, they do go for U-turn, which means I just win the game by clicking Psychic 3 times. Sharpedo lived! Let's go! Oh my gosh, Sharpedo living is great. Sharpedo living, that is so good. So they're physically defensive Gliscor, by the way. I was calcing, or I knew, not necessarily I was calcing, but I knew the damage versus specially defensive Gliscor, the standard set, but they are physically defensive. So at this point, I just go for Protect. Because I get a speed boost as well. Unfortunately, I'm at 11 HP, not 15. If I was at 15, if you guys didn't know the way Life Orb works, or if you look at it, if you look at your HP number, you'll take that. So I'm at 14, which means I take 14 hit per Life Orb. I got the speed boost. It's time to Waterfall. Let's go. I'm faster than you now, my friend. So they're going to sack something, probably Rotom. Or Gliscor. If they sack Gliscor, they lose anyway, right? Ah, they sack Gliscor. Nice. Alright, so at least Sharpedo ended up KOing. Hippowdon's a demon, though. That mon just sits on everything. Dodge the Hydro Pump, too. There we go. I did have offense. Like I said, I had offensive Scizor in the back. And offensive Scizor could knock out Rotom at the range it was at. And it takes only like 30%, 30-something percent from Gliscor. So I can SD, and I have Roost on it, too. So at this point, I just bring you out. My Scarf Lottie, just click Psychic. And that should be game. I also want to say I'm very proud of Empoleon in this game because that, for Alligator, was a giant threat. If it had Earthquake, it would have knocked me out and I would have been forced to Draco it. And the endgame could have been different. I would have had to preserve Hippo and play it differently, but it didn't, so yeah, bye. Anyway, I was never paying attention to this Rotom's item, so I don't know what it was. And people are probably like screaming at me like, dude, it was this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh no, I got a Psychic crit at 1 HP. So not only have I knocked out Rotom, but the entire family has fallen over. A generation of Rotom is lost now. We will no longer get Rotom Whisk and Rotom and what other things do we need? What other appliances? Rotom Broom. They're gone. But yeah, Scarf Lottie just comes out. Or is out. Just click Psychic and picks up the game. Scarf Lottie was always going to be a win con when Scizor was trapped. Like, always. It was faster than everything on their team. Only potentially Gengar. Could speed tie with it. And that's always a 50-50 anyway. But, yeah. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I got more content coming every single day. On my way to 300K. And feel free to check out the merch. I will see you guys in the next one. Good game to my opponent. Goodbye, my friends.